Imagine a man who could make children laugh, a man who painted smiles on his face, a man everyone thought they could trust. Now imagine that same man hiding a secret so terrifying, it would shake America to its core. This is the chilling story of John Wayne Gacy, the killer clown. In Chicago during the 1970s, John Wayne Gacy looked like the perfect neighbor. He hosted backyard barbecues, ran a local construction company, and volunteered at children's hospitals dressed as Pogo the Clown. To kids, he was fun. To adults, he was dependable. To everyone, he was harmless. But behind that painted smile was a man living a double life. A man whose charm was his disguise. Gacy was known for his friendliness. He loved being the center of attention. He loved being seen. And people loved him right back. He worked hard, hired local young men, and always seemed ready to help anyone in need. No one suspected that anything was wrong. Not yet. Then, something changed. Across the Chicago area, young men began to disappear. Some vanished on their way to work. Others after speaking with someone offering them a job. And some simply walked out of their homes, never to return. Families begged for answers, but the cases didn't connect. And all the while, Gacy smiled. He cooperated with officers, shook hands with investigators, and befriended detectives. The idea that this cheerful clown could be involved? Impossible, or so everyone thought. In 1978, a 15-year-old boy went missing after visiting Gacy's home about a job. This case felt different. The timeline was tight. Witnesses pointed in one direction. And for the first time, detectives began to see the cracks in Gacy's perfect mask. A surveillance operation began. Officers followed him day and night. And the more they watched, the stranger he behaved. Suddenly, the friendly neighbor wasn't so friendly anymore. Police obtained a warrant to search Gacy's home. What they found would unravel everything. The clown costume, the hidden spaces, the personal belongings that should not have been there. Piece by piece, the horrifying truth surfaced. The man who brought joy to children had been harboring a darkness deeper than anyone imagined. Gacy was arrested, and his carefully constructed world collapsed overnight. Neighbors were stunned. Reporters were speechless. And the country struggled to understand how a man who smiled so brightly could hide something so monstrous. In the courtroom, Gacy remained confident, almost arrogant. He blamed others and denied responsibility, trying to maintain control until the very end. But the evidence was overwhelming. In 1994, John Wayne Gacy was executed. Even in his final moments, he showed no remorse. His last reported words? A defiant, "Kiss my ass." It was a final glimpse into a man who spent his life hiding behind masks, both literal and emotional. Today, the story of the killer clown remains one of the most disturbing cases in true crime history. Not because he wore a costume, but because he proved that evil doesn't always look the way we expect. Sometimes it smiles. Sometimes it waves at neighbors. Sometimes it paints its face and entertains children. John Wayne Gacy haunts us because he reminds us of a truth we'd rather not face. The most frightening monsters are often the ones we never see coming. If you found this chilling and want more stories of hidden darkness and real-life horror, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment more stories if you want another episode. And remember, not every smile is a friendly one.